Welcome back, survivors. I'm SurvivalVis, and we returned to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where we had just finished up going over a couple of returning monsters, Rathalos and Barioth, and we have at least one more to do. I just need to talk to the smith here, because I believe we have to reattach the power barrel to the Sphenicine ruler right now. Yeah. So let's get that stuck on there. So we got that all ready to go. And with Diablos coming up next, he's a fairly standard monster that has always kept the same things about him. He digs a lot, he charges a lot, and he's weak to ice. His weak spot, truth be told, it's kind of hard to say if it's really stayed the same or not. But we'll just get ourselves outfitted for him. And that probably takes care of that. I just gotta drop off some things that we don't need. And then I'm not sure exactly what will be after him. Yeah, so we don't need that, or that, or that. No, I did actually need that. My bad. Where is that? Oh, there it is. And you know what, I'm going to take some cool drinks just because we're probably, well, it has to be the desert. We're taking on Diablos. But yeah, Diablos has not changed all that much in all of his Monster Hunter incarnations, and I'm kind of surprised he's really been one of the most returned monsters in the entire series. I think alongside Rathian and Rathalos, Diablos has almost been in every single generation now. Because he was in 1, he was in 2, he was in, well, he's obviously in 3. I think he might have been in 4. I don't know, because I know Monster Hunter, like, the 4th generation had the Weird Dunes map, one of my least favorite maps in the entire series, but I'm pretty sure he was there. I just can't say, like, absolutely certain. I think actually, yeah, Monoblos was there, so Diablos had to be part of it. At least I think so. God, you don't quote me on anything because, again, I'm not entirely sure, but it feels like he was in 4th gen. He came back in Generations Ultimate. And he's in World Iceborne, so he's actually, surprisingly enough, again, one of the most common monsters to see return. And I'm not sure entirely why. I don't know if it's just because he's such an easy monster to do, because, again, rather small moveset, he just digs, so there's easy to work with terrain, common skeleton, a lot of monsters use. But we'll go after the Horned Wyvern. Who's asking for it? No, a Watchtower Sentinel. We guards are so scared we can't go back to work. We spotted a huge 2-horned beast in the desert, a Diablos. That thing's way too dangerous to wander free. Please deal with it, my career's at stake here. Okay, so we got ourselves some potions and that. We don't need the dung bomb, so I guess we'll take. So let's go take on the 2-horned wyvern. And then also see what's next. Because I know there's going to be a heavy bowgun we're definitely going to get. Or I'm going to work getting. I don't think we'll get all the materials in one hunt. And it's... generally, Diablos weapons are some of your, like, highest raw weapons you really aim for, and I think a number of meta builds through generations have used his equipment because of that. I think mostly the heavy bowgun because, well, bowguns are just a general raw weapon. So, if I remember right, I think he's going to be munching his cacti up in Area 9 to start. And we'll just pop that drink right now. We're loaded up, and we got these two with us. Yeah, I think I got Kiamba using the Ancient Mask. Okay, I just want to make sure that that one does get some mastery up. Or some skills kind of included for it. Then just the Delex swimming on by. I guess he or she. It could be either gender. It's only the black Diablos that are 100% female, or confirmed female from their mating rituals. But there's actually something that I thought it would go a bunch of cactus. I guess it was just you wanted to piss off the Delex by flinging them out of the sand. And, oh, you're actually... Jeez, I think your size has definitely changed. Well, maybe changed. You're still actually pretty darn big. Oh, wow, I thought you would have been your, like, initial roar. Uh-oh. Ooh. Thank you, evasion. you are a great skill to get. There's the Shrieker. Yeah, back in the older generations, that was something Diablos was well known for, is that it would just shriek so loud, and it would be one of the roars that would really lock you into it. It was one of the reasons why Diablos was such a dangerous monster, is because it would, when it was enraged, it would roar, and then it would hit you with one of its powered-up charges. At least I think it was a powered-up charge. It might just been that in the older games, you really felt the difference as a gunner for just how brutal it could be. Oh, you dumb Delics. And I don't... Nope. Crap. Okay, yeah, now he's ticked off. And his weak spot, it's mostly stayed the same for... Oh, that was close. Mostly stayed the same for gunners throughout all the generations, which is the base of his tail, which... It's kind of weird. A lot of monsters had the weak point at the tail as a gunner. It doesn't make much sense to me. I could have sworn that would have been a better weak point to give to something like the Blade Masters, or melee use, or slicing damage, sorry. I shouldn't say Blade Masters, because, surprisingly enough... Oh, you dumb Delics. Ooh, ow. Thought I got out of that. I think I'm gonna have to try to figure out something to do with these dumb Delics. Definitely have to get rid of these dumb Delics. Oh, crap. Yeah. We got some air on that one. Holy crap. Yeah, I can understand getting dazed from that one. That was a lot of air time. I guess we must have rode right up along the horns. Actually, that was not smart to do, because that turned our back to him. Where is he going to come out from? Right there. Okay, I think that kind of... I was hoping it cleared out the Delics, but... Okay, it seems like it at least repelled the last one, so that shouldn't bother us. And I think it might actually be out of its enrage. So that... did not work. It's still angry. Oh, no, it's actually changing zones. Good and bad. Good because we get a little breather and we can get ready to go into it again. Bad because that means there's going to be another pack of Delics in the next zone. They're going to be as annoying as they were here. That's one thing that probably is overlooked, but I'm very appreciative for in World of Iceborne, is that the small monsters know when to screw the hell off and not, like, interrupt you or engage with you when you're hunting or fighting another monster. You want to charge? Not quite. Okay, no, you're not enraged, so I don't know why we weren't able to pop you up. There we go, that's what I want to aim for. Let's see if we can get those horns broken. Okay, didn't actually mean to flinch you out of that, because it would have been better if you dug. And, I mean, to be honest, I don't think Diablos has actually been a monster that has had any real major moveset changes. Like, you guys can easily recognize that attack, even from his most recent incarnation. And just the normal tail swipe. Yeah, he's really not changed all that much through the years. He's just gotten better looking models, really. Oh, and ticked off again. So, I'm thinking maybe normal 2 will be our best shot to try breaking the other horn. We're definitely not going to be able to cut the tail off. Ooh, that was a close one. But Diablos has always kept the feel of dealing with like a charging bull and you're the matador. Especially when he's... Well, I should say especially when you're using something like a bowgun or a bow. Ow. Actually, I guess his toe caught us. Yeah, I'll just deal with that Delic since Diablos actually did us a favor with that one roar. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and that's right, he has the multiple charges in a row he still does. I took lessons from Rathian a bit. There we go. Exactly what I was hoping for. Ow. Got smacked by the hammer end of him. Ooh, let's get a little distance. Okay, I don't know if he'll actually stay in this zone or not. Because with him being low on stamina, he's going to want to stop and probably start drooling. There we go. That's a great opportunity for us. And I think he No, it's still drooling, so it didn't enrage. But it's really striking that he has these purple eyes in this generation. That kind of reminds me of like how Rathian has her eyes low and just that evil sort of glare she almost gets. I wonder. No, must be moving. Yeah. Actually, that might mean it's weak and is going to go to sleep in this zone next, because that's what Zone 11 is for a lot of these larger monsters. Oh god, I apologize for the brightness in the webcam there. I'll have to set the exposure before I do the next episode of recording. It's always something that seems to come up. Yeah. And are the Jaggy gonna be stupid and piss it off and wake it up? No, we can actually get the double damage on that first shot. Out of the way of that, and just a few shots up the butt, and that should hopefully bring it down soon. Or piss it off. That's usually the outcome I'd expect if you were to get shot there. But there we go. Diablos taken down. I think Black Diablos is a high rank monster that you face in 3. Or in the 3rd gen. I don't think there'll be a quest for it in low rank, but I may be mistaken. Again, don't quote me on certain things. I just know that most of the, like, subspecies monsters, I think, get introduced first come, high rank stuff. And I do think I will do a small break before I start doing the high rank monsters on the channel. Not really for myself, but more just so I can try to see if I can get another series. I'll grow the channel a bit more. I'd love to have a little bit more viewership and interaction with the comments on this, like the 3 Ultimate series. It's just I haven't gotten so far, and it's one of those, it might be good for me, but it might not be best for the channel, so I gotta try to figure out the right balance there. I might even switch this to being like a bonus series that'll just go up sporadically certain days too, and then focus on replacing this with something else. Did not really get all that much, did we? And I forgot to carve because I was talking, didn't I? I gotta check my... Okay, gotta do double check on everything then, because, nothing super good. I feel like I forgot to actually carve it. And if I did, that was a big mistake on my part. Oh, no, I did carve. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, wait, I was standing there talking for a while. Does that mean... Okay, does Aisha have anything... Really? You don't have anything else to say? You're my favorite hunter, bet you're wondering about that icon with a question mark. Other monsters. Wow, you actually have to complete heat exhaustion in order to move things along story-wise. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a sidetrack then. I don't think I'll do the quest on the, like, as a video, because it's basically just a egg delivery in a way. And I probably want to get a better armor set, or a proper armor set to do it, just because of one of the things in regards to that. But let's go... Actually, did you guys get anything from any of these hunts? Adam and Seed. Thanks, Cha-Cha. Very helpful. Let's see what your better actually got for us. I mean, a couple of things, and they are actually more like hunt-related, so I will thank Kiama for those. I was hoping they might have gotten a monster park, but I guess not. Okay, let's see about that new heavy bowgun. There it is, the dual threat. Yeah, this has been a staple for Diablos for generations and generations. This heavy bowgun is very recognizable, and... let me see. Let me get back to... Yeah, 251 for the base. I mean, the affinity has always been pretty bad on Diablos weapons, but that's kind of the trade-off. High raw, lower affinity. Although, to be honest, it's not actually the most powerful bowgun we can get around this period. That is actually going still to the Archeros Fisher gun with 281. Like, I might have to start using that more often, because that is a ridiculous amount of firepower it has. It is more pellet aligned, so it might not get as many boosts from certain armors or that. Actually, let me check the armor. Maybe Diablos has something that'll boost that up. Actually has Pierce up, which I'm surprised at. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait. No. This gives you Expert. So that is actually a perfect counteraction for if I get that. I might have to do some farming on Diablo stuff, if I'm honest. Because, like, if I can get the Expert, that cancels out the negative affinity on it, so... And the Pierce Up is pretty nice. Does that actually have a good amount of Pierce for being a heavy bowgun? Not bad, but I think, actually, really not bad, considering it has level 2 and 3, but I think the big draw is that Crouching Fire Pierce 1. That would be very strong. So I might have to go farming for that. And then I gotta check and see. I don't think I can buy the armor I'm hoping for. It would be... Yeah, no, it's the Locklack set I want to get, which... It's not really like a full set, it's just a couple of pieces, but the thing is about it... is that it gives you the transporter skill pretty easily. Actually, you know, I'm going to actually make as many parts to that as I can right now, because I don't know if I'll be able to get the full set or not. But if I can... Oh, yeah, see, missing the part there. And missing part there. So I'll have to do some Ultraroth hunting, which is just the giant ants, but... For now, I think we will leave this episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate right here. A little bit on the shorter side, but I don't think too bad at all. I've got some farming to do, and hopefully I'll be back in a while with the full Diablos armor to show off, the Diablos heavy bowgun, and the heat exhaustion quest done, so we can see what is next in the story. But in the meantime, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of 3 Ultimate. And I apologize for the little kind of like silence there. It's the webcam is picking up. I use a compressed dynamics filter, so if I'm far away, it's softer. If I'm close up, it's louder. Just kind of how that works. So I gotta remember to try to keep my head almost like in place while I talk to you guys. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. If you do like the series, be sure to give that a like. And any comments, tips, tricks, or anything you would like to see in the game, leave right down below in the comments, and I will respond as soon as I can to anything that comes up. Please remember, as always, hunters and survivors alike, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.